In my quest to platinum every mainline Resident Evil game, I had the unfortunate experience of dealing with the platinum for Resident Evil 0.
Are you f***ing real? Oh, I hate this gimmick. I hate it so much.
I was feeling extremely defeated by this game. I was having my reservations about the series and if I would actually be able to play them all. I needed the next game to revitalise my love for the series. A big ask for sure. So the third game I'll be tackling the platinum for will be the Resident Evil 2 Remake. I was excited for this game in particular for two reasons. To see what a modern Resident Evil game actually plays like, but also to see what all this hype around this Leon fella is for, that the fans and seemingly non-fans of Resident Evil absolutely adore. Honestly, as long as I'm not having to control two characters at the same time, this game will be an immediate improvement in my book. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of the trophies I've got in store for me with Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 has 42 trophies. You've got your standard story progression trophies such as Never Ending Rain and A Great Need for a Shower for beating major sections of the game, as well as finishing both Leon and Claire's playthrough. A hero emerges and a heroine emerges. We also have trophies connected to upgrading your gear and inventory. For example, Customizer for customizing a weapon, and a Waste of Space for maxing out your inventory slots. We also have more trophies for taking down enemies, like Zombie Roundup for killing 3 enemies at once with a grenade, or like Skeet Shooting for shooting an enemy out of the air. Oh, and we can't forget about the dreaded collectible trophies either. Lore Explorer for reading all files in the game, and Master of Unlocking for opening all safes and locks in the game. Oh, I suppose that's going to be loads of fun and not tedious at all. We also have a new type of trophy to tackle this time round, that being a small carbon footprint, which means I have to finish the game in 14,000 steps or less. Can't be forgetting items this time round, I guess. Not only that, but we have the difficulty trophies back in full force. Leon S. Kennedy and Sizzling Scarlet Hero for beating Leon or Claire's story on standard difficulty or above with an S rank. Yes, speedrunning is the name of the game once again. Finally, we have hardcore mode to tackle, with Hardcore Rookie and Hardcore College Student for beating each playthrough on the hardest difficulty. Can't be any worse than having to play Zero, surely.
Already in danger? Okay. Holy shit, this is hard, okay. I'm actually gonna die. No! Oh, I forgot the liquor was there. And I'm dead. Fuck! Are you fucking real? I had a knife, didn't I? Oh, that's so annoying. I have to do all that again.
Well, I think it's about time we actually start knocking off these trophies. On starting the game, I've got the choice of either Leon or Claire's story to play through. I decided to play through everyone's favourite one-liner spouting rookie cop, and decided I'd begin with standard difficulty. The game opens up with a cutscene of a truck driver chomping on a burger that would only ever be called the artery clogger, but someone not following the Green Cross code then gets shoulder checked by the truck. The driver begins to investigate, but while wondering if his insurance covers burglar negligence-induced murder, the woman rises to her feet. We then cut to our heroic protagonist, Leon Kennedy. Arriving at a petrol station seemingly abandoned, it's time to check it out. Now in control of Leon, and I gotta say, holy shit, saying there was been a jump in graphics is an understatement. But also, no more fixed camera angles this time round. The game opting for a over-the-shoulder third-person view instead. Interesting. Anyway, time to check out the store itself.
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
I mean, was the blood splatter a giveaway, big man?
Heading to the back of the store, I come face to face with my first flesh-munching monster, and oh my good lord, I can finally aim my gun. No more auto-aiming and fuck all, thank goodness, looking at you, bat boss.
Oh my god, this is fucking AIDS. Oh my god, I can't aim, brother. Oh boy.
After dealing with the zombie, I grab the key and head back out to the front of the store. Seems like the big fella's back to his feet. Time to book it out the store, I guess. Been playing for 2 minutes, I'm already getting scared by some fucker in this game. Wonderful. After trying to reach the exit of the store, we meet Claire.
Don't shoot! Get down! You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
Deciding not to become a zombie's dinner, the pair book it out of there, and we find out that Claire is actually Chris Redfield's younger sister. She's looking for her brother, and Leon, being the cop that he is, decides it's probably best to look for answers to what's going on by going to the police station in Raccoon City. Now in the city, it seems like things aren't much better, with zombies everywhere. The truck driver from the opening cutscene then crashes into the crowd, making an opening for the pair to escape. Unfortunately, becoming split up, they decide to meet up back at the station. Now back in control with Leon, I head towards RPD and get my first trophy. Welcome to the City of the Dead. Upon entering the RPD station, I'm greeted by an old friend.
Is that what I think it is? Oh, sweet item box. How I've missed you.
Yes, the item boxes are back. No more leaving rubbish in different rooms and having to backtrack all over the place again. While checking the laptop in the main hall, we see an officer being chased down by a zombie. Checking the map, it seems he's on the west side of the station. Using the lever to open up the large keep out grate, I make my way to investigate.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Reaching the watchman's office, I try saving the locked out officer.
Give me your hand.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
We saved half of him, I guess. Anyway, we grab the officer's notebook, which gives us an idea of how to solve the 3-piece medallion puzzle in the main hall of the station.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
Which shows of a way out of the station. Boarding up some windows, I get my second trophy. That'll hold him. After dealing with some zombies on the way, I arrive back at the main entrance of the hall.
God damn it! Watch out!
You're safe. For now.
Thanks.
Marvin Browner.
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters. Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out. Or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I gotta say, the cutscenes in this game are absolutely fantastic. I feel bad for leaving our man Marvin, but it's time to explore some more. I head back to the second floor, and with the notes from Elliot, I'm able to grab the first of the 3 medallions, the lion medallion. Nice! With a new knife from Marvin, I'm able to open up the box covered in electrical tape and explore the east side of the station. Grabbing some herbs and some ammo, I head into the east side hallway and see what's become of the other officers of RPD.
Brother, what's that?
That's... that's so grim. Didn't like that.
Yeah, so the fear factor is definitely higher in this game for sure. I think just from the atmosphere alone, I was so much more on edge while playing this game. The graphics and just the perspective while playing really bumps up the scariness of the game. Lord help me if this series goes first person. Ugh. Inside one of the rooms, I find a map to the first floor of the station, and also finding a note that speaks of the outbreak and giving shelter to citizens, and that in the middle of the night, one of the refugees attacked the officers, killing one and injuring 3 others. With no way to communicate and a large mob outside, everything begins to fall into disarray. I'll always love reading the notes in these games, whether it gives me a trophy or not. It's always so rewarding. Heading out through a broken window, I find myself in the east side office. Reading another note, I learn the uses of gunpowder. So in RE2, you can get different gunpowder types, which once you combine can give you ammo. 2 gunpowder gives me handgun ammo, while gunpowder and a high grade gives me shotgun ammo. And that's pretty cool. At least I have more ways of getting ammo now. Reaching Leon's desk, I find a note for the rookie's first assignment. Being locked out of our desk, we have to take the initials from the other officers' first names and put them in order to unlock the padlocks to get access to Leon's desk. So after checking the other names on the desks, I input the code and get my next trophy, first break-in. And also a high capacity mag for the Matilda. Now initially, I thought the Matilda was like some super secret weapon if I had all the parts for it. And it turns out it's just Leon's standard handgun. Oops, I guess. I mean, I do figure it out eventually, so don't worry. After combining some herbs, I get my fourth trophy, the basics of survival. And after getting a surprise cuddle from another zombie, I get Eat This, for countering a zombie with a sub-weapon. Trophies coming in fast, we love to see it. Some more snooping around and I come across a portable safe. Examining the safe, it's actually got a light code. You got to input it in a certain order for it to open the safe. Doing so gives me the trophy, a vault-like mind, as well as a spare keypad part that I can use to get access to some goodies later on in the weapons room. Heading up to the main floor, I find the spade key. Finally able to explore more of the station and head off to see where I can use the new key.
What the fuck was that?
Well, with that creepy fucker now stalking us, I continue on and find myself in the library, getting a call from Marvin to meet him back in the main hall. I fall through the floor and make my way to meet our senior officer, but not before grabbing a red book.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes! I knew she'd make it.
Oh, you know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
Looks like Claire finally made it to the station. So with my new spade key, I head over to the west side fire escape, but not before seeing a chopper crash landing at the station. I swear, being a helicopter pirate in Resident Evil has got to be one of the most dangerous jobs. They're always crashing those things. After a short reunion and no way of getting back in touch with Marvin, I find some pliers and make my way back into the station. Finally able to break the locks in some of the station's doors, I enter the west side offices and come across a new key item, the valve. I'm just glad I didn't have to do a fucking box puzzle for this one at least. Thinking back to the room where I found the portable safe, I head back to turn off the steam with the valve. Down the hallway, I come face to face with a new enemy, a licker.
Ew, dude! What the fuck?
Not wanting problems with our new friend, I head into the STARS office and find a battery. In one of the notes in the office, I also find the combination to a safe in another part of the station. Before heading to the safe, I see a shiny new weapon in a locked off room. With no way of getting it right now, I head back out and meet our long-tongued friend once again. Giving it legs away from the liquor, I find the second medallion puzzle, the unicorn medallion. Checking the officer's notes, I set the symbols to fish, scorpion and the vase and grab the medallion. 2 down, 1 left to grab. Deciding to check out the safe in the note in the STARS office, I input the code and grab the hip pouch, which gives me much needed extra inventory space, as well as a new trophy, hip to add squares. Lovely stuff. Back in the room where I found the first floor map, I use the pliers to get into the chained room and find an electronic gadget. Inspecting the gadget, I see it's missing a battery. Luckily, I have the one I found in the STARS office, so combining the two, now I just need to find a use for it. Exploring more of the station, I find the art room, which is a large statue in the back of the room.
Don't be filming me, brother.
Combining the statue arm with the red book I found in the library, I attach it back to the statue and get the red scepter. When examining the scepter, I flip the switch to remove the red gem from it. But also in the room, I find the weapon locker keycard.
Yeah, boy.
Which I can use in the armory to get the trusty shotgun. Now I'm all well equipped, I decided to check out the west side storage area, where I finally find a use for the electronic gadget I added the battery to. Setting off the C4, I'm able to get access to the third and final medallion puzzle, the maiden medallion. Inputting the woman, bow and snake into the statue, I grab the medallion and now I'm no longer maidenless. Lovely stuff. But I'm not alone.
Oh, you fucking bastard!
I swear, this is like the 5th jump scare I've had and I'm not even out the fucking station yet. This is not a good time. Putting the new boomstick to work against the liquor, I make my way back to the main hall. With slapping the final medallion in place, it turns out our lad Elliot was onto something. A new secret entrance opens up for me.
So it goes underground. Huh. That's it. That's our way out. It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Look, we can still make it out of here together. You just can...
It's too late. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin.
Damn. So after saying goodbye to the lieutenants, we get a trophy. Path to the Goddess. Heading down the lift, we're now in the basement of the station. After hearing a strange noise, I decided to continue on exploring. While moving a cabinet out the way, we get a nasty surprise.
What the fuck is that?
Jesus.
Boss fight time it is.
Gotta take it down.
Fine by me. Let's go. Let's fucking dance. We're there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on then. Oh, fucking run. Oh my god. Fucking move, Leon. Leave me alone.
After finally putting the big lad down, a ladder is knocked down for me. Following the path through and heading up some more ladders, I find myself in the car park of the police station. After trying to use the shutters to no avail, we're interrupted by...
What the dog doing?
Stay sharp. Lower it. FBI.
Sorry. Thank you. For your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
After being saved from becoming a Leon-shaped dog biscuit, I run after the mysterious FBI agent,
Was she a fucking ninja? Where'd she go?
while also finding a map for the police station basement.
Firing range. I want to go. I want to not go out there. No kennel for me, thank you.
I head further into the jail, looking for answers.
Hello?
Hey,
I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human.
you been here long?
Long enough. Are we the last ones alive?
No, there's a few of us.
Huh. That's good news, I guess.
Yeah.
That's of course Irons sent you.
Irons. You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around?
Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now.
What do you mean by that?
He's the bastard that locked me in here.
I'm sure he had a good reason.
He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first.
Look, we're both prisoners in this station. Shit. It's coming.
What? What's coming?
Come on. Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. Who is that?
It's just me. So you can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me! I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
So with a new task from Ada, I've got to find a way to open the cell for the car park keycard. The cell is locked shut and I need 2 electrical parts in order to unlock it. So making sure to grab the crank from the nearby table, I set off to find the parts. While exploring more of the basement, I find a car key, as well as a magazine talking about Mr. Raccoon toys. These toys are hidden all over the game. Shooting all of them gets me the trophy, Complete Vermin Extermination. Or Joy is another collectible trophy. Taking care of the first run, the shooting range, gets me the trophy Vermin Extermination. Now just 40 more of these little shits to go. Brilliant. Heading back out to the car park, I use the car key on a nearby police car and grab another upgrade for the Matilda. Being thick as shit, I still haven't realised it's meant to be used on the handgun yet. But don't worry, I do figure it out later on, I promise. Making my way through the kennel, I put down the pooches and finally reach the morgue. Having a snoop in the morgue, I eventually find a body alongside a new diamond key. After dealing with the ambush, I use the crank on the gate and find the first of the 2 electronic parts for the locked cell. Awesome. Making my way onwards to the new safe room, I drop off some items and take out another Mr. Raccoon, while also grabbing the fuse for the locked gate down the hall, which leads me back to the Watchman's office, where we see our friend Elliot is fully embraced the legless lifestyle. While getting jumped by a licker and some zombies further ahead, I get another trophy, Keep Their Heads Ringing, for using a flashback on a licker. Well, unfortunately, getting my very first death. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually, let's be honest. Now back in the main hall, I see what's become of our lad Marvin.
Marvin!
That's a damn shame. Looking for a use for the new diamond key, I head to the linen room, near the unicorn statue. Finding a new portable safe, I get the second extra keypad part. With the 2 extra keypad parts, I head over to the locker room again, and set the parts in place, grabbing the goodies as well as an extra hip pouch. Now slightly more prepared for what's ahead, I head back to the second floor of the east side of the station. Using the crank on the lock gate, I find myself on the balcony. Taking the ladders down, it eventually breaks off. So now I have to find a way to deal with the fire of the helicopter crash. But in doing so, I find another key, the key of clubs. Using the valve outside to redirect the water to the helicopter crash, I'm able to finally put the flames out. But while making my way back into the station, I come face to face with the thing that gave our reporter his facelift. Mr. X.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Jesus Christ!
Nope, I'm good. I'm good on that. Nope.
Just
Hats off. I'm sorry. Why is he fast? Why is he fast? Where the fuck am I going? I'm just running around in circles. Why is he so fast? Storage room. Oh my god, fucking leave me alone. What? What do you mean the door's locked? Fucking have one of them. Oh no, I'm in danger. Bon appetit. I do not have the facilities for that big man. Are you real? God, he's right behind me, isn't he? No.
Entering the room, I get the jewellery box that seems to be missing a large red gem in the top of it. Before heading back to the item box to fit the gem in place, I find another note that gives me a code for another safe in the police station. Heading back to the main hall, I use the gem I got from the scepter with the jewellery box and I'm awarded my very own STARS badge. Not wanting to lose my progress so far, I thought it's best to save in the main hall. But little did I know, not all areas you can save in are safe.
Oh, brother, no. This is supposed to be a safe room. No.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh, I think I just made him all pissed off. Oh, no.
Please wait on me.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
After finally giving Mr. X the slip, I decided to find a use for the new badge in the STARS office. Examining the badge, you can actually turn it into a USB. So slotting that bad boy at the PC, I'm able to unlock the armory door and get my hands on the Lightning Hawk. We also find a note from a certain STARS member talking about being on a holiday in Europe with some hot chicks. We also get a mention of my main man, Barry B, warning him not to join them because he'll make all the cute girls cry. Okay. Making them cry with his raw sex appeal, you mean? They end the letter by asking Jill, oh my god Jill, that if Claire tries to get in contact to let her know that we're doing okay. The letter is signed Chris Redfield. Seems a little suspicious to me, honestly. It doesn't really sound like I like Chris. With the new Lightning Hawk in my hand, I head towards the records room to unlock the club key door. Inside, I find a jack tool, the very one I need to unlock one of the library bookcases. We're making progress. Before I leave, I make sure to grab the nearby grenade.
Hand grenade. Okay, we don't want to use that on him. Oh, I do want to use on you though. Okay. Have a grenade, dickhead.
Once again, avoiding Mr. X. I fucking hate this guy.
Are the rest of the Resident Evil just going to be fucking spooky like this? Because I don't know if my heart can take it.
Using the new tool in the bookshelves, I'm able to make a path for myself above, so I can finally reach the 3rd floor of the main hall.
Oh, don't tell me he's fucking back. Every time I hear footsteps, my heart sinks. Yep. Get up the fucking ladders! Get up the ladders now! He can climb! He can climb! Oh no! Oh no, he can climb! Oh, I think I've just annoyed him. You are so scary. Like, there's no need, buddy.
After that traumatic experience, I explored the east side storage room and find a large gear. With my new metal gear, I head up to the clock tower and I'm faced with a new puzzle. To get the last mechanical part I need to get into the jail cell, I need to use the large gear in order to get the bell working. With the use of the smaller gear I find in that very room, I'm able to get the bell ringing again, and the box falls to my feet.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
Funny joke!
But before I head back to the jail, I take care of another Mr. Raccoon toy too. While I'm doing a bit of item management, it finally dawns on your boy.
Oh, that's the Matilda. Oh, well. Whoops.
And upgrading my handgun, I get the trophy Customizer.
Ooh. Damn. Okay, let me put this on. That looks so strange, but okay. Oh, it just takes up more room. So,
grabbing the other electrical part from the item box, it's finally time to pay our mate Ben a visit in his cell. After fucking around with the electrics for a bit, I finally get the door open. Reading Ben's memo, he talks about the station swarming with monsters. Even while locked in his cell, he can still hear their cries. But that isn't what he's afraid of. The real fear is the Tyrant, the ultimate bioweapon. So that big fucker is actually a Tyrant. Brilliant, love that for me. Not only do Umbrella create bioweapons, but they dress up those weapons in fedoras too. Have they no shame?
That doesn't explain the rumors about the orphanage. I just find it way too coincidental Umbrella's one of the benefactors.
You told me this interview was about the new scholarship Umbrella set up.
Come on, nobody cares about that. They want to know about the G virus and that big fucking sinkhole in the city, which, by the way, rumor has it goes straight to your underground lab. Now, are you going to talk to me, or are you going to...
This interview's over.
After listening to Ben's mixtape, I grabbed the car park key finally, and I set off to find the FBI agent once again. Not before the jail cells all open up. Oh, wonderful!
I have one bullet. I have one singular bullet. Leon, run!
Hello there.
Why are you here? Oh, no. No, run. I went the wrong way. No.
Come on over here.
No.
Come on over here. Let me off.
Oh, that's annoying. Gotta do all that again.
So trying once again to reach the gate, I finally make it past the zombie horde and Mr. Knobhead. Or so I thought. Once I reach the car park, Big Man gets the jump on me. But luckily, the FBI baddie comes to save the day.
This is getting old. Saving your ass, that's twice.
I didn't realize you were keeping score.
Look, this isn't a game.
You're gonna kill me.
Nothing dies down here. I take it you have the key card. Let's get out of here.
Using the keycard on the gate, I'm finally free of the station. And a new trophy is mine. Never-ending rain. Making my way to the nearby gun shop with Ada, I find an upgrade for my boomstick. Must be a way of the game apologising for the bullshit I pulled in the jail, I guess. While heading through the store, we meet the owner, Kendo.
I said don't move.
I'm just passing through. I'm gonna ask you to lower that weapon.
I kill you are.
think your daughter needs help, sir.
Don't tell me how to deal with my daughter.
Drop it.
No! Wait!
Step aside. We need to terminate her before she turns.
Terminate. It's my fucking daughter.
Ada. Just let them be.
Sweetheart, I told you to stay put.
Daddy?
Yeah, Daddy's here. Come here. Okay? Those fucking things outside. What they did to us. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Huh? She was our sweet little angel.
Mommy?
I was sleeping, honey. Okay? And I'm gonna put you to bed too, okay? Just go. Just give us some privacy.
You know, it's one thing to keep the truth from me, but why him? I want to find out what's happening here and stop whoever's behind it. Helping people like them? That's why I joined the force.
My mission is to take down Umbrella's entire operation. We may not make it out.
Whatever it takes to save this city. Count me in.
Fuck, that was brutal. After that harrowing scene, Ada exposition dumps all over Leon's face.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters. And that's why I'm looking for Annette Birkin. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down. This is how we get to Annette.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said.
While heading deeper into the sewers, it seems we're not alone. A giant croc wants a piece of Leon.
Leon! Get out of there!
Oh, it's not very nice.
Holy shit!
Eventually making my escape and putting the croc out of its misery, Leon hits me with one of his famous one-liners.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Get him told, Leon.
I take out another Raccoon toy and Ada drops the ladders down for us. Thanks, babe. In the elevator, Ada explains it's not the monsters but the viruses that Umbrella sells to the highest bidder, and that one of the scientists, Annette, is the one we should be more careful of. And speak of the devil, we meet the science bitch herself not long after.
Identify yourself.
Annette Birkin.
Not much time. Need to dispose of it.
We're here for the G-virus.
That's not gonna happen.
Hey!
Stop!
Ada! You'll never get the G-virus!
Oh, mommy!
Forget about me. Just go. Stop her before she gets away.
I'm right outside the facility.
I need sleepy time right now. I need sleepy time right now.
If it's not on her, it must be in the nest. Once it's in hand, I'll call for extraction.
Now with Leon out of commission for the time being, I'm now playing as Ada. With Ada, I get the EMF visualizer. You've got to use the EMF on control boxes throughout the area in order to progress. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. You can follow the cables to the boxes and then hack into them with the EMF. After reaching the furnace, I find an ID wristband that will give me access to the Nest Labs. But then Super Bitch Annette locks us up in said furnace. After a quick zap zap zap, I break out of the oven and give chase once again.
Enough with this cat and mouse game.
The game is over. You lost.
Tell me, is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for G?
Interesting theory.
You don't cooperate, I'll get a sample from the nest.
Over my dead body.
Where's Leon?
Oh, now you call for my help. Okay. An Asian baddie just called my name. I must spring into action.
Now back with Leon and with 2 new trophies in my hand. 1/6 Super Spy for not shooting a weapon, and Hack Complete for completing Ada's section. It's time to find our FBI pal and find Annette. Now, I've heard of these dreaded sewers from the community and how shit, pun intended, the sewer section of this game is. In my first playthrough, I got lost way more than I'd like to admit. And holy shit, that damn chess piece puzzle can do one. Heading deeper into the sewers, I find a rail cart that leads directly to the nest labs. But eventually, I find Ada in a locked off room. Now, to get access to the room with Ada, I need to find the missing chess piece plugs to unlock the door. While in the sewers, I give a zombie the old slice and dice for another trophy. Don't need no stinking gun. More I miss wandering around the sewers and I meet whatever the fuck these things are. I hate them so. Eventually, I come across a maintenance key. Taking the ladders down nearby and getting surprised by more of the G-babies, I find the room with the last 2 chess pieces I need. After fucking around with the panels for a while, I managed to grab the flamethrower from the wall. A new weapon, very nice. With the rook, queen and king piece now in hand, I can finally get this door open and reach Ada. Well, one last door to unlock, I guess. Flipping some switches lets me power on the panel and I make my way over.
I cannot see. Oh, you fucking bastard! Oh.
So our pal Mr. G starts swiping at me from the roof, and after a bit he eventually makes a proper entrance. Giving him a slip, I reach a panel that operates the crane with a large crate connected to it. I use the crane controls to move the arm, and while the big ladder's down, I bring the crane back around and say bye-bye to our big bad once again. And get the trophy, gotcha. And with knocking down Mr. G, I'm finally able to reach our girl Ada.
I was getting worried there for a sec.
Oh, that's nasty.
I don't know if I should,
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Okay. It's gonna hurt.
Ooh, that's nasty.
I can do it myself.
Just relax, okay? So, what do we do now?
Get yourself out of here.
You're not getting rid of me that easy. You protected me. Now it's my turn.
Didn't realize we were keeping score.
Grab my shoulder.
Don't push it, rookie.
Okay, just trying to help.
You want to help? We have to get to the nest.
Nest?
Net let it slip. That's where the virus samples are. You up for this?
Think I could fit it in my schedule.
Alright, smooth talker.
We got work to do.
Yes, ma'am. You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon, trust me?
You trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada, you said it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't have the authority.
Look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
Whoa! Where'd that come from?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I gotta see this through. And I want to see you again.
Hey, what are you doing with that hand, woman?
I got plenty to live for. Trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
Now with the ID band and a kiss for good luck, I finally reach the Nest Labs and get a great need for a shower trophy for finishing the sewers. And good lord, I'm glad that part is over. Now in the final stretch of the game, the Nest Labs. The first protocol is to upgrade the ID band to get access to the rest of the lab and find the G-Virus sample for Ada. Finding the level 2 card in the rest area, as well as an upgrade for the flamethrower, the regulator, I'm able to explore more of the labs, and I knock off another trophy, Zombie Roundup, for killing 3 or more zombies with a single grenade. Finding a large room full of overgrown plants, I see the level 3 card. To get the card, I need to create the herbicide chemical to destroy the plant 43 in the room. And it's a good callback, I'll give it that. At least I don't have to fight plant 43 head on this time round. In the room, I find a console to unlock 2 doors in the area, and head off to create the chemical. Using the cartridge I got in the room with the console, I create the herbicide compound, and we're one step closer to getting the ID band upgrade. Last thing I need to do is to freeze the compound in another area of the labs. Using the compound back in the console room, the sprinklers cover the place in herbicide, and I'm able to grab the new level 3 ID card. Before I head back to the room with the G sample, I head back to where we found the level 2 ID card and grab my final inventory upgrade. To get the trophy, a waste of space. Now able to reach the room with the G sample, I turn the power back on the room and I'm able to reach the new sample.
Huh. That was easy.
Yeah, sure it was, Leon. Before I'm able to link back up with the FBI baddie, we're interrupted by our old pal, Mr. G.
Move! He's mine! This has dead.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William. You left me no choice.
You called this thing William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Then tell me everything. Right from the start.
You don't get away that easily.
Good God, William. What have you done?
So you made this monster.
We made the G-Virus, but we never intended this to...
Spin it any way you want. You're still responsible.
So this big fucker is William Birkin, looking a little worse off from when we last saw him in Resident Evil 0, that's for sure, but it's boss fight time. Hitting his eyes to weaken him and letting loose when he's down was the most surefire way of taking him down. Honestly, not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
That looks bad.
Feels worse. Believe me.
I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G-sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you mean by that?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it.
Nah, ain't no way our gal's been lying to us this whole time. She wouldn't do that to us, not to Leon.
That's bullshit.
But if the G-Virus gets into the wrong hands...
I was just thinking about you.
That makes 2 of us. I was getting worried.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something. I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
What a bitch!
As I realized, as much much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you?
Look, I'm just doing my job.
And I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun! I'm taking you in.
Hand over the sample, Leon. I don't want to hurt you.
And you shoot me. But I don't think you can.
No one gets that sample now.
Hold on. I think I can...
Forget it.
Shut up, I've got you.
It's not worth it.
Don't do this.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
Damn. So with Ada gone, as well as the sample, it's time to escape. The timer going down, I head into the newly unlocked lift. While escaping, Leon finds Claire on one of the monitors. Glad to see our girl's doing well. Continuing on while dealing with more plant zombies, we meet our old buddy, Mr. X, for the final time. Can't say I'm going to miss this fucker. After giving him the slip, we come to an elevator and the very final challenge. Putting down the super tyrant, Mr. X. Oh, finally I can kill this prick. Many attempts later, I managed to last long enough for a certain someone to throw down a rocket launcher. Getting flashbacks to RE1 here. Finally putting Mr. X 6 feet under, I'm able to reach the train to finally leave the apps and link up with Claire. And with that, my first run of RE2 comes to a close. And a new trophy is mine. A hero emerges. I really enjoyed my Leon playthrough of Resident Evil 2. Now with beating the game the first time round with Leon, I've actually unlocked the alternative playthroughs, or the B playthroughs for short, which actually leads to the true ending of the game. But before I tackle that, I have another trophy I want to tick off first. That being Leon S. Kennedy, for getting an S rank in standard or hardcore mode. Seeing as how I know what to do now in Leon's A run, I loaded up a new game and aimed to beat the game in under 3 hours to get the sought after S rank and tick the trophy off the list. I breezed through the RPD station, dealt with our pal Birkin for the first time, got the electronic parts for the car park keycard, as well as another trophy, like skeet shooting, for hitting a leaping zombie dog. I got my feet wet in the sewers, again, did some super spy snooping with Ada, fucked around with some chess pieces and dealt with Mr. Birkin once again. Reaching the labs and doing some science shit with the herbicide, I finally reached the G-Virus. Put Birkin down for the final time, I come face to face with Mr. X once again. One RPG later and I'm awarded with In the Blink of an Eye for beating Super Tyrant with 5 minutes to spare on the timer. Hopping on the train, the credits begin to roll and I see my results and finally get Leon S. Kennedy. I actually managed to get the S plus rank. Turns out I was playing much faster than I needed to. But I'll take it all the same. Beating the game with an S rank or above gives me the infinite ammo handgun, the Samurai Edge. Awesome, love that for me. But before I start my very first Claire run, there's still a few more easy trophies I wanted to knock off, seeing as I was already pretty confident in my Leon A run at this point. Those being Master of Unlocking, for opening up all the safes and locks, and Treasure Hunter, for finding 2 hidden items using developed film reels, and Minimalist, for beating the game without opening the item box. Playing on assisted mode definitely helped me for sure, but with those trophies out the way, I can now move on to my Claire playthrough of Resident Evil 2.
Now for Claire, I was aiming to get the Frugalist trophy for not healing at all, but with the Samurai Edge handgun it should be pretty straightforward to do, as well as playing on assisted difficulty, as you actually heal up from danger to caution in this mode thankfully. The Claire playthrough honestly plays quite similarly to the Leon run, starting off in the petrol station where we meet up with Leon.
Oh god, I forgot to change his outfit. So yeah, we meet up with PS1 Leon and head into Raccoon City once again. Reaching the station and watching Elliot get split in two, we meet our man Marvin. I still feel awful about what happens to this guy, honestly. Really wish there was some way to save him. Apparently, Chris is on vacation. Stranger wouldn't tell Claire about this though. After our pep talk with Marvin, I head off to find the medallions once again. Once that's dealt with, I reach the area where we fight Birkin for the first time. But while trying to move the locker out the way, I meet a new character.
Hello? Hey. It's okay. I won't hurt you, I promise. Do you need help?
You need help.
Why?
He's right behind you.
What? Oh, God.
After saying bye-bye to Birkin, we link up with Sherry and make our way to the car park. And this time round, instead of meeting Ada, we meet the police chief, Irons, who isn't quite as helpful as the fake FBI agent.
Sherry? Brave little girl to leave your house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the ground, now. Tie your hands.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. You tie her up now or she dies.
What's this all about?
Child endangerment for starters.
What are you gonna do to her?
None of your fucking business.
If you hurt her, I swear to God, my brother is stars and I will
Sherry, get over here. Sherry, you come with me now or say goodbye to Claire.
Okay, I'll go. You better be taking me to my mom.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him, he's full of shit.
Stop hurting her, please!
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop! Let me go! Let me go!
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Oh, yes, we will.
Let me go! Let me go!
I'll get you, you fucker!
Nah, we're saving Sherry. Can't leave her with him.
So just like Leon's playthrough, I'm tasked with finding the electrical parts in order to get the keycard to unlock the car park. But instead of going into the jail and getting it from Ben, we've actually got to head into the police chief's office and retrieve it from there instead. In the chief's office, I find a note written to him, giving thanks for his unwavering support, and that he's being paid off by William Birkin, asking the chief to maintain surveillance over the STARS members that survived the mansion, calling back to the events of the first game. In the office, we see it's filled with taxidermied animals, including a bat.
That's for Zero.
Heading to the back room of the office, I find the console and a room with the keycards, so off to get the electrical parts I go, but not before grabbing a new key, the heart key from the back of a picture frame. After grabbing the two electrical parts, I begin to make my way back to the chief's office. Oh, my mate Mr. X is back too, wonderful. Before I reach the chief's office, I make a stop in the STARS room and unlock the armory door to grab a new weapon, the Uzi. While grabbing the note from Chris in that room, Claire mentions that it doesn't really sound like Chris at all. Yeah, I thought that would be the case. Why would he shit on my man Barry like that? Now with upping my arsenal, I'm ready to grab the keycard from the chief's office.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her...
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over soon.
There has to be a way out of here.
In control of Sherry, it's time to bust out of the room and make my escape out of the orphanage. Grabbing a stuffed doll nearby, we grab a block out of the back of it. Solving a nearby puzzle, I find a pair of scissors and I'm able to cut my way out of the room. After exploring more of the orphanage and grabbing some more notes along the way, I find irons, as well as the key I need to get out the orphanage.
Where you going, Sherry?
Leave me alone! Just please!
Time to teach some manners. You little bitch! You're gonna pay for this! You little shit!
Giving it legs away from Irons, I hide long enough for the fat man to drop his guard and leave the key in the door while tending to his wounds. Grabbing the key, I head back to the room where we confronted him initially, but unfortunately, he catches up to poor Sherry.
Now you're in trouble.
Let me go!
With Sherry's section complete, I get the hide and seek trophy, and thankfully, back in control of Claire once again. New keycard in hands, I head back to the car park and make my way to save poor Sherry from the fat man Irons. Avoiding the gun store this time round, I take a new path and head straight for the orphanage. Making quick work with the dogs along the way with the use of the samurai edge, I reach the orphanage.
Mama Claire's coming.
Heading to the room where Birkin attacks Sherry and Irons, we meet the police chief, who was a lot worse off than when Claire last saw him.
What?
Took too long.
What happened?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Pretty disappointed I didn't get to shoot the prick myself before I kicked the bucket, honestly. Heading down some ladders, we managed to link back up with Sherry, but not before Mr. X comes to say hello. So with Mr. X now out of the picture and Sherry nowhere to be seen, we're back in the sewer section once again. Oh, lovely. Same thing again this time round. You gotta find the chest piece plugs in order to open the door to find Sherry. Thankfully, with it being my 4th time through this shit at this point, I was able to blast through this place pretty quickly, as nothing really changes from the Leon playthrough. I finally reach our poor lass, Sherry.
What are you doing?
I'm here to help.
Sherry's been implanted. She can't be saved.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're her mother. Get in here!
Wait! Wait! I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away.
Now that Sherry is infected with the G virus, I've got to get to the labs in order to get the vaccine for her. Now in the labs, it plays out pretty much the same as Leon's section once again. I've got to get the ID band upgrades and reach the room with the virus and vaccine. So grabbing the level 2 card, creating the herbicide and then reaching the vaccine, I'm back again facing Birkin in his big bad form once again. On returning to Sherry, it seems the vaccine's worked and our girl Sherry is in the clear from following in her dad's footsteps. Annette then dies from the injuries she suffered from Birkin, and it's now time to get a shuffle on and make our way out of the labs and escape on the train. Seeing as Birkin took care of Mr. X before we reached the sewers, it's pretty smooth sailing. I reach the train and before I put the power on, I grab the minigun in the room by the console. We see Leon on the screen and let him know we're able to escape, but before we're able to reach the train, we see that Birkin is back for more. Putting the new minigun to use, I make Swiss cheese of Dr. Birkin and get the trophy with time to spare, for defeating Birkin with 5 minutes or more to spare, similar to the Super Tyrant fight with Leon. Another rundown and I get a heroine emerges, as well as the Frugalist trophy for beating the game without healing. Not bad at all. With beating the game with Claire, I had unlocked the Leon B playthrough, and now I just had to beat the game with both Leon and Claire in their B run to have all the playthroughs complete. And then I just have to do some trophy cleanup to finally have the platinum in my hands. So with that being said, it's now time to tackle the alternate runs for Leon and Claire. And with Leon this time round, the B run of each character has you starting from where you reunite at the locked gates by the helicopter crash. Each run plays out pretty much the same as before. Thankfully, I was able to finish off the Mr. Raccoon trophy too, complete Vermin Extermination. I found both B runs pretty easy in comparison to the A run, but I think that's to do with being more familiar with the game more than anything. That being said, I don't think there's much reason to go over what happens this time round, other than the fact that this time, once you reach the train and meet back up with Claire and Sherry, the game doesn't abruptly end like before.
Just like I said we would.
Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Okay. Jesus.
What was that?
I don't know. I'll go. You take care of Sherry.
Now fully consumed by the G-Virus, it's time to put Birkin down for good. Unloading the last few rockets and ammo I had left, I finally put the ugly fucker down, and we see the true ending of Resident Evil 2.
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, we're just... well, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
So, is it over?
I don't know. But if it's not, we'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, you're damn right we will.
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. Come on.
Hey, you guys can adopt me.
Adopt you?
We can get a puppy.
Puppy?
And a parrot.
After the true ending, I get the trophy, Broken Umbrella. Just 8 more trophies to go, and the platinum is mine. But that's easier said than done, as the trophies I still have to get were a small carbon footprint for beating the game in under 14,000 steps, Lore Explorer for getting all notes in the game, Young Escapee for escaping the bedroom in Sherry's section within 60 seconds, Sizzling Scarlet Hero for getting an S rank with Claire on standard difficulty or higher, as well as beating both Leon and Claire's story on hardcore mode for the trophies, Hardcore Rookie and Hardcore College Student. So the first trophy I managed to knock off was the Young Escapee for escaping the room in Sherry's section in under 60 seconds. Soon after reaching the sewers, I got the final notes from Leon, and Lore Explorer is finally mine. Thankfully, with all the collectible trophies finally dealt with, I can now focus on getting that S rank. After putting down Birkin and finishing them off on the train, that was Claire's B run complete, and the S rank was mine, Sizzling Scarlet Hero, as well as a small carbon footprint. Honestly, a lot easier to do in the shorter B run of each character, especially when you know what you're doing. Now, with 37 trophies complete and just 5 more to go, the platinum was in reach. But knowing Resident Evil, it wasn't going to make it easy for me, with the last few trophies being connected to hardcore mode. Now, I felt that all in all, the game was far easier than both Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 0, so I decided to give myself an extra challenge this time. So for the trophy Hardcore Rookie and Hardcore College Student, you only require to beat the game on hardcore mode. Your rank doesn't matter. But while hardcore mode might be tough, I decided to take it one step further. I was going to beat Leon's hardcore run while getting an S+ rating. Now, to get an S+ rating on hardcore, you have to finish the game in under 2.5 hours. You can only save a maximum of 3 times, and you cannot use the infinite ammo weapons, except for the unbreakable knife. Now, why would I try to go for that when I only need to beat the game on hardcore? Why go for the S+ rating too? Well, that's because on beating Leon's hardcore mode with an S+ rating, you unlock the old favourite infinite rocket launcher. So with that in mind, everything else I've done in this game up to this point was basically practice for this one run. The reason the hardcore S+ is so difficult in the first place is simply down to the 3 save requirements, because in hardcore mode, if you die, you must start from your previous save. As using continue starts you off from your previous save anyway, but it doesn't stop the timer. So for example, if I was to save from the start of the sewers and die to the G-Virus fight with the crane, I'd have to do the whole sewer section again, while the timer keeps on ticking, and that's not good. Now, the plan for the hardcore run is that I need to use the 3 saves sparingly, using them on beating large portions of the game. Those being after finishing the medallion puzzle, after reaching the sewers, and upon reaching the labs. Meaning, for the final stretch of the game, I'd have to finish the whole lab section, beat the final phase of G-Virus, and survive long enough to finish off the Super Tyrant with the rocket launcher. In hardcore mode, enemies are way more aggressive and deal a hell of a lot more damage. A single grab from a zombie can put me in danger, while also taking way more shots to put down. And with less inventory space and healing and ammo being way more scarce, it's really living up to the hardcore name. So my first few attempts didn't go down so well. In my first attempt, I died right after getting the notebook from Elliot.
Already in danger, okay.
The second attempt, I died about 10 feet in front of where I got munched on last.
Holy shit, this is hard, okay. Okay, this is hard. Hardcore's hard. Who would have fucking guessed?
I mean, I guess that's an improvement. Not a lot, but it's something. Each time I was getting a little bit further, sure, but each fail I was having to start right back from the beginning and losing about 20 minutes of progress each time. These zombies fucking hurt, man. Attempt number 4 and I got all the way to the medallion, and the first save point was in touching distance. At least it was until this fucking licker shat on me.
Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad. And I just died, fuck.
It's like, oh my god. Enough!
Having to play these sections almost perfectly was really draining the soul out of me. I was thinking maybe I bit off more than I could chew, but I was telling myself if I could reach that first save point, that would be all the motivation I'd need to know that this challenge would be possible for me. So I loaded up my 5th attempt, and lo and behold, it happened. I managed to best the medallion section, grabbing all 3 and successfully avoiding that damned licker from before. I opened up the hidden passage and was finally able to make my first save. Bear in mind, that took about 27 minutes for me to complete that section, so I was feeling good about the pace I was making. But my next save point in my plan wasn't until I'd reached the sewers and regained control of Leon after completing Ada's hacking section, which means beating Birkin in the first encounter, grabbing the keycard from the jail cell, getting the club key for the jack to fix the bookcases and grab both electrical parts to unlock the cell, all while avoiding Mr. X. Once I get into the sewers initially, I'll be avoiding the croc and completing all of Ada's section. Only then will I be able to save once I finally regain control of our favourite RPD rookie once again. Easy peasy. Oh. Now for this section, it starts with me having to fight the first iteration of Birkin. In order to conserve ammo, I saw that the best action many speedrunners take is to take this gruesome baddie down with using only the knife. And in practice, it's far easier to pull off than I first thought. But saying that, having to do this over and over again with every new attempt at this section is quite the pain. And many attempts there was, as once again I was getting manhandled by Mr. X and the lickers.
That's just fucking brilliant. And I'm dead, mint. Oh my god, there's... No, I'm actually gonna die. No! Oh, I forgot the liquor was there. Oh, this is brutal. I'm gonna do it though.
But thankfully, after grabbing the final electrical part from the clock tower and grabbing the keycard, the toughest part of this section was behind me.
Don't fuck me, thank you. As long as I don't get grabbed. As long as... Oh wait, heal. Oh my god. I live. I did it. Oh, it's finally over. I can just get to the sewers and save.
But saying that, it didn't make the next part any less stressful. It took me about 40 minutes to reach the sewers entrance for my initial save, and I really wasn't looking to get one shot by the croc and have to do that shit all over again, so I couldn't afford to relax just yet, especially with Ada's section still yet to do. So after avoiding the croc and taking a bullet for Ada, it's time to put my super spy skills to the test, so I could finally reach my next save point.
I've done this section like 6 times now. I can do it with my eyes closed. He says as he forgets to charge this.
To say I was stressed out playing as Ada is an understatement.
I have no bullets. I have no bullets. Don't grab me. No, don't grab me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. No. Okay, we're in caution. We're okay. Fuck off, bitch. Fuck off, bitch. Weave! Weave! Oh! We're done. We're done. We're done. This bit's easy. This bit's easy. I'd never fail this bit. Fuck off, Mr. X, you goofy prick.
Luckily, reaching the furnace section, I was in the clear. I break out, confronted the net, and I was once again back in control of Leon. Sprinting to the save point, I make save number 2. Thankfully, the sewer section is much shorter than the last part, as I just have to get the chest plugs in order to reach the second Birkin fight, and then I'd be at the labs and able to make my final save. But with this part being shorter, doesn't make it any less difficult, seeing as the sewers are full of zombies and G-babies, and I really cannot afford to waste ammo or grenades on taking them down, as I'll be needing to save them for the coming boss fights with Birkin and the Super Tyrant. In my first attempt, I actually make it all the way to the G2 fight by the crate, but in doing so, I got my stupidest death yet.
Yeah, you wish. Fucking... Oosh! Oh, fuck off, that it?
Now I got you!
It hit me instead. Oh, I can't even be angry at that. I hit myself with the crate. Top 10 worst deaths. Oh well, I know what I'm doing now, at least.
Next attempt, I once again made it to the G2 fight, but again, it wasn't meant to be.
Are you fucking real? I had a knife, didn't I? Oh, that's so annoying. I have to do all that again.
Lucky attempt number 3, and I finally make Birkin kiss the crate.
Don't knock myself off this time. Yes! No! No, no, no! Yes! It's over, thank fucking Christ.
And I was finally through with the sewers. I save Ada and reach the entrance to the labs, and I'm finally able to make my third and final save in this room at the start of the labs. The lab section was by far the most difficult section of this run. I'd have to get all the ID band upgrades, create the herbicide, beat Birkin's final form, and last long enough to put the Super Tyrant in the bin. This section took the most attempts in order to finish. I was either getting killed by lickers.
What do I do? What do I do? Oh.
One shot by Ivy zombies.
I'm dead. Fuck!
Or just straight up forgetting to bring the herbicide with me.
Oh my god, I forgot the fucking... I forgot the herbicide. Fuck! Oh.
I eventually make it all the way to the G3 fight, but it wasn't meant to be this time. Doing all that again, I reach the big G once again and finally bring him down.
Please, yes! Come on! Come on! The final hurdle. Can I beat Super Tyrants? I am sweating. Oh my god, my palms are so sweaty. I'm scared. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared.
Now, the very final challenge. The Super Tyrant fight was all that was in my way from seeing those credits roll. Saying I was nervous about this fight is an understatement. If I die here, I'd be starting right back at the entrance of the labs, and I don't think I had the willpower to deal with that shit all over again, honestly. I was locked all the way in. All the ammo, all the heals were for this fight, just to last long enough to use the rocket launcher and be done with this hardcore run.
Right, actually no fucking about now. Fuck it, let's go. Here we go. For all the jimmies. For all the jimmies. Okay, great fucking start, by the way. I'm so fucking scared. I am so fucking scared right now. Yes! Okay, okay, please.
Where did this?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've done it. I've actually done it. My heart is beating so fast right now, you have no idea. Holy shit. Fuck off, zombies. And I missed. Oh my god, I'm actually fucking shaking. Holy shit. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in a video game. Right, show me the money. Oh my god, if I haven't got S+, I am actually going to scream. Hardcore rookie. Yes! Come on! Leon Kennedy, hardcore, 1 hour 57, 3 saves, S+. Oh my god, that was hard. Oh, I'm buzzing with that.
The S+ hardcore run was complete, and the hardcore rookie trophy was mine. But not just that, I had unlocked the infinite ammo machine gun as well as the infinite ammo rocket launcher, meaning the hardcore run with Claire would be a walk in the park. With only 2 trophies left to tick off before I was finally finished with Resident Evil 2. One of which being Claire's hardcore run for the trophy Hardcore College Student, but the other was actually for a new game mode I'd unlocked by completing the game, that being the 4th Survivor mode. In 4th Survivor mode, you play as Hunk, and have to escape from the RPD station starting from the sewers. You have a set amount of equipment in order to do so. It's basically a gauntlet run to get to the evac chopper and get the trophy. Now, this mode is hard.
Oh, where'd you come from?
Very hard, in fact. With only having a set amount of ammo and gear, and there being way more enemies in your path to hinder your escape, if you blow your load and waste your ammo on enemies at the start of the run, you simply won't have enough resources to reach the end and make your escape. This took a couple of attempts, but eventually I was able to get an idea of what I was in store for and made my way through this hellhole to reach the end. And the Grim Reaper trophy was mine. Now the only thing stopping me from getting the Platinum Trophy and putting a bow on my Resident Evil 2 run was getting the Hardcore College Student Trophy. Seeing this as a bit of a victory lap, I was going to put my shiny new infinite weapons to good use and say goodbye to Resident Evil 2 once and for all. Loading up my Claire run and hitting Hardcore, it was finally time to get my revenge and become the one the zombies should fear. I reached the RPD station and get to see my brand new toys.
Oh, baby.
Grabbing the machine gun and rocket launcher, the fun truly begins. Upon putting Birkin to rest and taking a train ride, I see the credits roll one final time. And I'm awarded Hardcore College Student, as well as my third Resident Evil Platinum Trophy, Raccoon City Native. Now with Resident Evil 2 done, how does the modern RE experience measure up to the classic style of RE1 and 0? Well, myself personally, I really enjoyed my time with Resident Evil 2. The gameplay with the over-the-shoulder view and being able to manually aim made encountering enemies and the boss fights far more interesting and fun to take down. While I do love Resident Evil 1, I will say that the boss fights and enemy encounters aren't all that fun to engage with, as it usually just comes down to getting distance, auto-aim and shoot them until they fall over. And don't get me started on Resident Evil 0, I'd rather forget about that game.
I hate this boss.
Being able to aim in RE2 not only allows me to pick my shots, but also with some enemies and bosses, it requires me to be more precise in what I hit. For example, with the ivy enemies and the bulbs, or in the Birkin fights and shooting the eyes. The major sections of RE2 are great. I love the RPD and the lab sections. The puzzles in those parts in particular are really fun to do, and just the overall vibe is great. Can't say that about the sewers, but it's a sewer level, what do you expect? The cast of RE2 is also a major plus. Leon and Claire are great protagonists. I enjoyed playing through both of their stories and meeting the rest of the cast along the way, with Marvin, Ada and Sherry. I'll forgive Ada's double cross seeing as she clutched out the Super Tyrant fight for me by giving me the rocket launcher. The boss fights were a huge step up from what I had to deal with in 0. No more giant bugs and insects. Having the ever-evolving monstrous Dr. Birkin as the main boss was great, and seeing what finally becomes of him in this almost eldritch monster in the train was crazy. The Tyrant, Mr. X, while annoying to deal with in parts, was a great way to up the stress and fear factor. Having to be on the lookout and avoiding this big brute really upped the stress levels when it needed to, and I really enjoyed that. And while talking about the fear factor, it's safe to say the first 2 games never came close to giving me the heebie-jeebies quite like Resident Evil 2. I was genuinely scared on my first playthrough of this game, as you've witnessed.
Didn't like that.
And what more could you ask for from a horror game than to actually be scary? Which RE2 in my book achieves with ease. I loved my time with Resident Evil 2 and thought the story was a great continuation and expansion of the narrative built up in Resident Evil 1 and 0, and I'm looking forward to seeing where the series goes in Resident Evil 3. Fingers crossed it doesn't take me as long to get that video out as it did with RE2, but with that being said, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm looking forward to the next one in the future. I'm going to try uploading other shorter form content too, to ease the way between my Resident Evil Platinum videos, as these videos do take a long time to make, and I want to keep active on my channel. But with all that being said, and saying goodbye to RPD one last time, I want to say thanks again for watching, and this has been
Resident Evil 2.